My name is Johannes Kristopher Erediano, and I am an enhanced visa client. I left for Canada last August 2019. So my status in Canada is a worker, and I'm currently working at Cedarstone Shanix as a CCA, which is a community care assistant. Working in Canada is quite a challenge, and it's also very fulfilling because you will encounter lots of people, and then it's a very diverse country, and then you will experience many things. You will learn many things as you are enhancing your skills towards your profession. Working here as a company nurse is fun and excited. And the only difference is that in Canada, you will be using your physical prowess. You will be working more physically. And of course, you should be emotionally prepared and mentally prepared. In Canada, you are really on the go. So my job there is lifting patients, turning them from side to side, transferring them from bed to wheelchair, and of course, yes, it's kind of physically demanding and it's kind of a challenge. I came back to Cebu because I want to process some papers for my nursing profession, because in Canada I applied as a licensed practical nurse, and they needed some documentations to prove that I am a registered nurse here in the Philippines, and then also to visit my family because it's been almost 3 years since I left the country, and then I also miss my wife and kids, and also to try those things that I used to do here in Cebu, which is quite different there in Canada. The pandemic hit last 2020. I was still a student, and then I was working part-time at Walmart. And then, yes, during that time, workers are really in demand, especially frontliners. And then it made us happy as well to serve because many employees resigned or temporarily halt their work because they are afraid of the pandemic, but we choose to serve, especially the people during the global pandemic. I was working part-time at Walmart, 20 hours per week, and then thankfully I am living with my uncle, so yeah, I managed to save for rent, some of my food, because really in Canada it's kind of expensive, especially the housing or the board and lodging. And that's how I survived the pandemic. Of course, social distancing with all those precautions. So when the pandemic hit, it is really a challenge also in my part, especially I am away with my family. So the thing that we do with my wife is that we communicate every day, and then you reach out with your friends so that you won't feel like being overwhelmed of the situation. And I mentioned in my first video I've been through a lot of things during my application. I tried the UK, I tried the Federal Express Entry, the Quebec Skilled Worker Program, and then finally I decided to become a student in Canada, but then I was refused the first time I applied for a visa. Karon, finally, I can really say that what I've been through is really worth it, plus the pandemic, because right now medyo clear naman good ang edge, no? Hopefully in God's time. So, I wasn't expecting ingani ka fast ang akong transition, no? So, I thought nga for the span of 3 years, maglisod ko og pangitag trabaho sa Canada to become a PR. Kay mo man dyan na atong goal to become a PR. Ning ana pagay ko nga, I won't stop there. I want to become a citizen soon to fully enjoy the benefits of the country which is offered. And then karon, I am halfway there na because currently I am processing my permanent resident application, and I included my wife and my 2 children, and hopefully when the time comes, gamay na lang yun nga magka-together na mi dito sa Canada, and then we will be starting a new life over there. So akong usbon ang akong motto by Og Mandino, so I will persist until I succeed. And then right now, I can say that I have succeeded because I persisted with my goals. Vision lang sa life in the next 3 years is, of course, a permanent resident, and then mahimo po kong nurse dito kay maumanjoy atong profession diri. So karon I am a nurse assistant pa sa nursing home nga akong gitrabahoan, but puhon ganahan jud ko nga ma-practice jud nako ang akong passion. My advice to those Filipinos or those citizens who want to immigrate to Canada is that start by asking questions and researching about the country, about the process. You ask help if you need a professional help. There are so many companies who will assist you, and then start compiling your credentials, and then one step at a time, and then be prepared financially, and you have to be emotionally prepared because sometimes you will be away from your family, especially when you're married, or even if you're single, you will be away from your parents, from your relatives for quite some time. Lastly, that I can advise is pray. So, believe in miracles.